Okay, so it is Tuesday and I actually didn't go to school yesterday because for public holiday. I went out with my parents and I did film, but like I barely filmed anything, so I was like, you know what, let's cut this out. But basically, long story short, we went out to the Glen and we just like got some lunch. We bought some rice and stuff, and I have the leftovers from my lunch today. And I also went to our family friend's house and I was just studying there. But I'm here really early. My class doesn't start for like 2 hours. I'm here because I still need to finish some notes. I only have like 2 more content pages to do, but I'm just here like really early. But yeah, it's for psych and I just happen to have psych first thing. So I'm probably just gonna head off to the library and try to finish the notes as quickly as I can. And also I brought my iPad today. My iPad is definitely lighter than my laptop, but my bag is very full, so it's still heavy either way. But yeah, I'm gonna go down to the library now and I will see you guys there. Hopefully it's empty and I can steal a spot. Hi guys, I'm in the bathroom right now. I do not want to stick my phone to that wall. I don't know what has been touching these walls, but I finished making my notes. Thank goodness. I thought it would take way longer, but the last 2 content pages were actually pretty short. So my class is starting in like 10 minutes. I have to go to that, but it's not that far away, I think. And then I think I can just go home. No, I don't. I have another class. I keep forgetting today is Tuesday, not Monday. Okay, also like I only got like a very small amount of sleep last night because I was struggling to sleep last night. I slept at like 2 a.m. and I kept waking up. I woke up like 3 times and my alarm doesn't go off until 7 a.m. I woke up at like 6:45 and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get up. So I'm running on like 4 or 5-ish hours of sleep, but I'm so lucky because like before uni even started, I bought Boss Coffee, my fave Boss Coffee, and I didn't bring it or even open it because I was just like, I wanted to savor it. And today's day, so I have my Boss Coffee. I also have water because water is the most important liquid ever. And yeah, hopefully I can survive today because my seminar is going to be 2 hours long. Could be worse, but yeah, let's go to class, I guess.
Sometimes the PDF button isn't sitting there and it's being
No. So,
we do have some time built into part 2, which is nice. But we're on it. Yeah, so part of it is you going home and adding all of that to
everyone, but it's Wednesday, so that means that it's gonna be my really busy day and I'm leaving early. Thankfully I got a lot of sleep last night. Like I slept like a baby. I did wake up once, but I fell asleep really quickly, so I feel so much more energized today, thank goodness, because like I said, it's gonna be super busy today. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so we're just gonna get straight into it. Every Wednesday, they're giving out like free breakfast, and I'm here early. My class doesn't start for another 15 minutes, and I literally didn't eat breakfast because I was just like, well, big whoop, you know. Issue, I'm here, but I actually just realized that the building that it's gonna be given out, I don't even know where it is. I don't even know where it is, and I've been like walking around trying to find it with like the Lost on Campus app, but I don't know where it is. So I'm just thinking, what the heck? Should I just like buy food? Because I'm actually so hungry. I didn't eat today, guys. Where am I gonna get food? Well, I mean, there's like lots of places to get food here, but like free breakfast, you know? And I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. So hungry, bro. My head was hurting so much during that like seminar. It hurt so much, and I was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm gonna get food. This was like $13, but I don't give a just finished my anthropology lecture. I didn't get to eat it because it's really quiet, but I'm going to the group study rooms now. I'm like slightly a bit early. But I'm just like waiting for some people to show up. So yeah, but honestly, like, at least I can eat my food freely. Like, the girl at the like shop asked me if I wanted it toasted, and I kind of knew like it's gonna take me a while for me to actually eat this, so I just got it fresh. I'm already so tired.
Pop up, I think it's called pop up, and go downstairs and walk all the way around to
Oh, you're saying this so you can just tell her to take the elevator. Is she taking bringing anyone else?
I don't know. Maybe I think it was Mwah, the girl that
Last week, yeah.
But I'm not too sure. We were expecting a small class, and we were like, oh, if we get late, like it's fine because like no one will be there anyways.
Yeah.
There was basically no room. Everyone was like 6 people per table, and it's like 20 tables, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a lot of people for like 1 unit. But then again, I think it's also like the people that aren't inside. That's why it's
Oh
so
yeah,
many.
yeah, yeah.
Deep dive into the central nervous system first, and
I just went to the bathroom. I was like getting so bored in there. And also, like, I made such a mess. There's crumbs everywhere. Like, note to self, don't eat mommy in the study room.
Kind of a harder subject because it's philosophy and less psychology. But like he's like, so like the purpose of things, how do we determine if one thing is one thing? And I'm like, excuse you? And
That's so random.
like, what is the AT for that? I hope it's something hard because like I don't understand a simple thing in HP at 24. Have you been doing the notes for 105?
Yeah.
Because you know how they're slightly going towards like diagnosis and pseudoscience for week 2? So maybe that makes sense. I guess the overall.
Got dismissed early, so I'm rushing to the bus stop because your girl wants to go home, like, real bad.
Get back on the tools the next day. Richie's Liquor, Craig Brands.
Good evening, everyone. So I'm like so tired because what do you mean I got home at 6:30 and I got dismissed early? BT dubs? What do you mean that if I got dismissed like at the time I should be, like 5? What time would I be getting home? 7? So, definitely Wednesdays are gonna be my tiring days, but at least I get 4 days off. But I actually am going out tomorrow, but I will explain that in more depth tomorrow. As of right now, like I haven't been studying this week. Like I've only been at school like twice. Like I don't really care. But yeah, I'm literally just like chilling and I'm just like watching YouTube. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Today was like a really fun day actually. Yeah, today was actually super fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, I was gonna do a little talk when I got home from the gym, but I decided not to just because I was so dirty. I was so sweaty and greasy and oily, and I was like, no, this is way too intimate. So I just took a shower and I got ready instead. But let me just give you guys an explanation of like what is going on today. So last night, I think I mentioned that I don't have classes today, but I'm going to school anyway. The reason for that is because number one, I was planning on going to uni today or tomorrow anyway, just because like I feel like studying at home, especially while I'm home alone, is like so difficult for me to do because it's just like, well, the TV is right there, the kitchen is right here. Like I get so distracted so easily, and then naturally I just start going on YouTube or Netflix, and that's usually when I'm home. They weren't wrong, people weren't wrong. The workload in uni does change quite a bit. It really does go down once you hit the second week. So I figured I really need to like lock in even for just like the one day. But I was actually planning on going to uni on Friday instead of today, just because I wanted to have Thursday to myself, because Wednesday I was so tired when I got home. But the reason why I'm choosing to go today is because we are going to be, well, my parents and we were invited to have dinner at Chadstone with my godmother and godfather, or as we call it, my ninang and ninong. And my mom told me that they were gonna pick us up here, me and my mom, because my dad's at work. They were gonna pick me and my mom up here at around like 5:30. I was thinking, technically, because there is a bus from uni that goes to Chadstone, I was thinking, I can just like meet you guys there. The reason why I chose to go to the gym plus uni like today all in one day is so then I can just have Friday all to myself. So I will be meeting up with them later on. I'm not sure what time I will get there. I'll probably get there around like 4. It was raining a little bit when I got here, so I am a little bit angsty about the weather, but it actually seems to be okay for now. But on that note, while I'm still here, I figured I can show you guys my new bag. This is the bag that I got while my parents and I were out during the long weekend or the public holiday. But it's from Juicy Coochie. But I have been eyeing this brand for like a really long time. The only place I can ever find this brand is at TK Maxx, and it's always like discounted. So I would always look at it and just like admire the designs. But even though they are discounted at TK Maxx, they are still a little bit expensive. But when my mom and I were at TK, she saw me looking at the bags again, and then she was like, oh my gosh, I'll just buy you one. She was like, what do you want? I'll just get it because you're always here. And I was like, no, it's fine. Like, I promise, like, I can live without a bag. But then she was insisting on it, and she said, it's okay, just pick one. Because, like, usually when we go out, I just take this one. And this was like $9 at Panda Mart. And there's also the black bag, the AK, I don't know what it stands for, that I took to orientation week. That one is actually really nice, to be honest. But this is the first opportunity where I can actually use this one. It's so cute, and I actually think it matches my outfit pretty well because you have your navy blue and you have your hot pinkish purple. I really like it, and it actually came with a little mirror. So you say hi to yourself. It's so cute, but I think technically this is supposed to go inside, but I'm letting it hang out. Yeah, that's the bag. It's so cute, and I'm like really happy that I have it. I finally have some Gucci. I finally have some Gucci coochie with me. The only downside to this bag is it doesn't fit my actual notebook. I'm not going to be bringing my iPad with me because I'm just going to be in the library the entire time, so I can just log in to one of the desktops like I did on Tuesday. So it's fine. I'm not going to bring my iPad, plus it's dead anyway. But yeah, this doesn't fit. It's unfortunately too big. Technically I can put it inside upright, but I want to close the bag. It's fine. Like, this is so light. I can literally just hold it like this, and then I'm gonna feel like a high school kid all over again, you know, walking around with my laptop and my books like this. It's giving high school. I will be leaving in a few minutes, and I will see you guys. That's just my little pre-yap today, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the bus. Okay, I'm here. There was a little bit of traffic, but I'm probably just gonna like work on an assignment because I don't have my notebook, and I know it's like so stupid of me, but I don't really have any other choice. I don't want to type them up because then there's just gonna be like a whole chunk in my unit where there's like information missing, so I'm just gonna work on a assignment. That was like such a productive 2.5 hours. Like, actually, I feel like I got a good amount of work done. Like I was just trying to like figure out like what works best. Like, should I read the article and then actively look for all those things that I need to highlight, or should I like read it 4 times and then each time look for something else, because then it's like I haven't been understanding. I just ended up going with whatever. But now it's 6 o'clock and my mom messaged me saying that she got picked up, so now I'm on the way to the bus stop. I'm probably gonna get there before them, so I'm just gonna hang around chatting, but definitely not gonna be buying anything. I was literally just about to walk downstairs. I was downstairs, and then I was just gonna go like browsing, and then my mom called me and said that they're here upstairs. So now I'm back, but you know, get my steps in. I feel sick. I don't know why. Okay, I literally just arrived here, and then they called me again and told me to go downstairs. Like, oh my god.
Dating 70 lang.
Oo, dinobli na lahat. Oo. Dahil mo na, pumunta mo. Doon. Hindi ko man lang, hindi ko, ano namang si Chester nito, alam niya na yun.
I'm so bored. Actually, I'm not bored. I'm just like really tired. There's so much. Look at that. It's like not ending. Okay, everyone. So it is almost 4 o'clock. I literally haven't done anything all day. I've been so tired this week, which is really funny because I only went to school like 3 times. Basically, I did. Oops. Basically, I did get started on a couple of notes. I'm obviously not done, but I'm gonna try and do these as quickly as I possibly can because, like I said, I did get started on one of my assignments, and I'm pretty sure there is a quiz that I also have to do for anthropology. But yeah, that's basically just the plan for today. There's no food. The Wi-Fi cut out, so I'm actually using my hotspot because the Wi-Fi in my house is really bad, but I don't know why it's like particularly very bad today.
Catch a serial killer.
Well then, let's see this tip, this groundbreaking tip that threatens to blow the case wide open.
Okay, I know this town. Here comes Petty Holt.
Nah, bitch, I'm not being petty.
You just said no.
So I finished 1 page of my notes, and it's overlapping into here. I'm almost done with 3.3. I think there is 3.7, so this goes up until like 3.7, but 3.7, like the final lesson each week, is just summaries. So technically when I finish this one, I only have 3 more contents to go through. It really helps that 3.2 is literally just all of this, super duper short, so I could like dedicate all of my time to 3.3 for my notes about the forebrain. If my Wi-Fi started working, my Wi-Fi is fixed now, but if it started working an hour ago, well, 2 hours ago when I first started, I would have been done by now. But this is oh my gosh. So it is now 6:30. I finished, well, not finished, but I finished writing down the content notes for my psychology 3.3. I took a break and now I made myself some noodles. So yeah, and now I'm gonna start writing my sociology notes for next week. These are all from this week, so we're gonna be starting off from last week, and because I have a lot of space, we'll just start here. Usually I like to do a fresh page for like new notes, but that's like quite a lot of space anyway. Okay guys, so I've just been chilling. Like I finished doing my notes about like 2 hours ago, and I was just like chilling, eating my dinner, getting ready for bed and all that. My parents have just gotten home. They actually came home a bit late today, but they left again because they needed to go visit some family friends. My parents were home late today because they decided to have dinner with one of my mom's colleagues slash best friend at Chadstone, and because I've just been out so many times and I was at Chadstone yesterday, I just didn't feel like joining them. Earlier this afternoon, my mom called me asking what I wanted, and I asked her for a Hirono because, you know, my little collection is feeling a little bit little right now. So they just got home literally just a few minutes ago, but unfortunately my mom told me that they didn't have any figurines left, but her best friend took it upon himself and decided to buy me a Hirono keychain. But I actually have this one. This one is Frostful Night, Frosty in the Night or something like that. But yeah, that's him. He's adorable and he's attached to my little uni bag. But he got me this one, and we're gonna open it together. Oh, this is the box. The one that I wanted, I think, is Lost in the Night, which is this one. This is the one that I have, Frostfall Hour. Okay. Big reveal. Okay, I'm not gonna look. Ooh, this one's not very fluffy. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, I was right. Wait, no, I wasn't. Oh no, I got the gray gravel. I was so close. Oh my gosh, and he has a little house. So cute. Oh my gosh, and he doesn't look as he looks confused. I love him. Oh my gosh. Oh. Anyways, ending tonight on a good note, and I will see you guys tomorrow for more studying. Good night. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. It is Saturday afternoon, and I'm going to, per usual, get started with some note writing. So I'm gonna try and finish writing my week 3 content notes for psych. If you guys can hear that noise in the back, it's because my parents are like doing their little DIY stuff. You know, my dad's like, I don't know, a little Bob the Builder or something. So sorry if it's too loud. One of the things that does annoy me about university is that professors and lecturers and all that, they always like, they tend to post the content in different places at different times. It's not like all in the exact same place at the exact same time. Out of all my subjects, psych is definitely the most accessible one. I can always find it very, very quickly. That's why I can get my notes done. It's just the fact that psych has the most content, so that is a bit on the downside, but at least it's there. In terms of sociology, anthropology, and literature, they are all in completely different places. Literally, when I was in my lit class on Wednesday, it took me half the class to actually find where the PowerPoint was. So yes, and then in other cases, in sociology and anthropology, I think they post the PowerPoint slides after the actual class. So those are, I think, I'm still trying to get the hang of all of this, but I'm just gonna see what I can do. Honestly, like, it is a bit annoying, it is a bit inconvenient. But yeah, so I guess if I can't find the PowerPoint slides, the most that I can really do is the readings, because I will admit I haven't actually done any of the readings. I say that I have, but I actually haven't. I actually also have like some soup. It's actually vegetarian soup that my mom got from these like Buddhist monks near her work, which is really cool. It's vegetarian, but because it is the weekend, I added 2 slices of pork.
Part of the body
so here is the verdict in terms of my other subjects. I think sociology and anthropology is a situation where they release the PowerPoint slides after, because when I am looking at my anthropology, I only have access to the 2025 version, which is obviously not the same as what my professor is actually presenting to us in class. But I did find where there is the 2026 versions, but they say for upload, and there is no week 3. So I believe that I will not be getting access to the week 3 PowerPoint slides until after Wednesday, which is a bit of a hassle. I do have to download Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I'm probably going to download it onto my Kindle because we are going to be studying Charlie and the Chocolate Factory for 2 weeks. So that is something that I have to do, but I'll probably do that tomorrow because I am not buying the book. So I don't know what to do. I might just write notes for literature. I don't know. I don't really have that much choice when it comes to sociology and anthropology. I have to do that like later on.
An epic poetry. But in the 20th century, the novel has eclipsed poetry, both as what writers write and what readers read, and since the 1960s, narrative has come to dominate literary education as well.
Mode notes that when we say a ticking clock goes tick-tock, identical sounds to make plot, an organization that humanizes time. So the RST question for the theory of narrative.
Okay, so I like didn't even finish listening to that reading, and I didn't even bother to try reading the reading, but I was looking at the assignment and it's due in like just over a week. So, and it's only like 1,000 words, which now I'm really thinking about it, it's actually kind of a lot. But technically I can get started on the assignment like right now because it's in 3 parts. It's basically just response questions put together. So I think instead of writing notes, I might get started on this one instead because I didn't really get much out of that reading, which is really frustrating. Okay, so I just got like a little head start on my assignment for literature, and I literally reached flow state, but I am a little bit wary of sharing like what I do for my assignments just because like my uni is very strict when it comes to collocation. I forgot what the word is. I did write a little bit of like my own personal experiences. I think that I might have to cut down a little bit on, but I'm feeling good. And I've been studying or doing this for like over an hour, well, literature in general for over an hour, and I think I'm good for today. It is literally almost 3:30 p.m. I have been here for about 4 hours now. I don't know what I'm going to do now. See you maybe tomorrow or later. I don't know. That is all the time that I have. Jokes. Why am I acting like I'm so big? Okay, no, but seriously, that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Sorry, I'm just like in such a good mood tonight. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. It's just great. I'm sorry. I will see you guys in the next video.